Welcome to our Q&A.
Welcome to our Tipsy Q&A, first one of probably many to come in the overcoming months or years of this channel's existence. We got our titty mug. This was actually gifted to me by a follower. So a follower gave me this, super generous guy. So
he likes crypto.
He loves crypto. We got some juicy questions.
We do.
And Audrey's gonna just jump right into these puppies with us.
All right, we'll start with it. Do you guys prefer each other lean or thick? You wanna go first?
I honestly prefer Audrey where she is right now. I'd like her just a little bit more to her because there's more to love of her at that point. Like that's why I love it. But I mean, honestly, when we met each other, we were both very like lean. So like that's like what we knew each other as. But like over time, we've obviously changed. And obviously I love her as much as I did then as I do now. So
I would say I prefer him a little bit more thicker, but like you said, we met each other when we were thinner. I guess I don't know, in all seasons. I like him, yeah. But there is more of him to love right now, which is nice. Okay, who farted first in the relationship?
Oh my God. I was passing gas like
I can't remember the first time you ever farted in front of me. I wish I remembered.
I think I like within the first 2 weeks I was silently letting him go. Like,
easily.
But yeah, I was definitely
him. Pick for the other person. If they were stranded on an island and could only have 3 items with them from home, what would it be?
Oh.
Okay, I'll go first. If you could only have 3 items from home, what would it be?
Oh God, you get to pick for me.
Yeah, I'm picking for you.
Okay.
Does your phone count? Yeah, your phone count,
sure.
Maybe? Yeah. Okay, stranded on an island, but the island doesn't have self-service, so do you even really want your phone?
You probably don't even need it.
I'm answering for you though. What could you bring?
I don't know what I'm bringing there. Bringing a boat.
You don't know.
Get off the island.
Bring a raft? You don't have a boat here? This is hard. From home, you would bring... I don't know, I don't like this question.
I'll try and answer for you.
Okay.
I'll give you a razor.
What?
Just so you can shave.
But if I'm not with you, I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. I'll give you like a spear so you can hunt and kill things.
From home, baby.
Oh. 3 items from home. I'll give you your phone.
But I don't have self-service.
I'll give you your bed. I'll give you all the food in your pantry to start out.
Okay.
And then I'll give you all the attire in your closet. So you have fresh clothes,
that's
food,
pretty good.
and a bed.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I probably would have given myself though like a nice little packed bowl or something.
Oh, packed. Oh.
I can't be out on that island.
With no weed.
With no weed, not able to sleep.
Nothing, just laying there wide awake every day in 95-degree heat.
Oh, that's terrible. Who said I love you first? In person, it was me, I want to say. But cute story actually. So I woke up one morning, we're in Tampa, and this was like 2 months into a relationship probably, but you know, from the start we knew. So I woke up and I had a dream. You know those dreams where like you felt like you woke up right in the middle of it? I had a dream that we were outside of our favorite steakhouse in Chicago. It's called Maple and Ash, and it was snowing, and I had never seen snow like that at this point, but it was snowing, and I think he just like told me he loved me, and I said it back, and then I woke up. And I felt it, but like I wasn't sure that I wanted to say it yet. And then that morning, or like I think it was like a couple days later, I told him like I had the dream because I didn't want to tell him in the morning. And then he sent me, I want to pull up the picture, but he was coming to visit me in Tampa, and I picked him up from the airport. Like an hour or 2 later, I get a delivery, and it was a huge thing of roses. And the note said, he told me that one of your dreams, you said I love you. I had the same dream and I said I love you back.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, that took a lot to say. Yeah, it was super, super cute. I've never had anybody like do something that sweet and meaningful for me, so that was nice. And then I think later on that night, I ended up saying I love you. Okay, did y'all wait to be intimate? And was it weird after being with someone for so long? When I flew out to see him in Chicago, after knowing him for a little bit, let's just say we didn't really wait too long. Was it weird after being with someone for so long? No, because like literally as soon as we had met, we just knew. So it just felt natural, it felt normal, and I knew that I was in it for the long run pretty much immediately, which sounds so stupid and so weird, but it's true. We're getting into some juicy ones.
Okay.
Favorite sex position, and how often do you guys have sex? We're just
we're in there. Favorite sex position, I feel like this for us, it can rotate and flip around. I think we have we have 3 that we do very consistently and that we're very consistent about. We have side by side, where I'm in the back, she's in front of me.
I'm in the back, just fucking fighting. Could you imagine 6'4" beefsteak?
So we have our side by side, and then we have one where I'll pull her over, and then she's, I don't even know what these are called, but then she's like up on top of me, on the bottom.
Like, we're both on our backs.
Yes, we're both on our backs. That one's pretty nice. It's fun.
Yeah, and then me on top.
And then her on top. So those are like our trifecta right there.
Bread and butter. It depends on how much energy we have, to be honest.
And I think that feeds into how often do you guys have sex. We will never go longer than a day without it.
Yeah.
So like I would say at a minimum it's...
At a minimum 5 days a week.
5 days a week,
But that's, lately it's been about 6 to 7.
Yeah.
Sometimes 10. Sometimes.
And it's literally insane because like we're over a year in our relationship now, and it's literally every time is like different and better than the last.
Which is, I feel
quite
like,
literally
rare.
Fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like when you break it down and look at it, and you lay it on paper, and you're just like, how do you go
is this
so
happening?
many days?
Anywhere from like 5 to honestly like 10.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I didn't show you guys. Did you see I'm wearing
Ooh, little wine earrings.
I'm wearing little wine bottle earrings for our Tipsy Q&A. Really getting in the spirit here. Who takes longer to do their hair in the morning? Because I rarely do my hair.
Oh no.
Johnny Bravo.
My hair's like not even well done right now because it's later in the day. I showered in the morning. I try to throw some product in, and my hair, unless I blow dry it, it never stands up. So it'll always just like drop down because my hair is super thick and.
We're also like, we're feeling kind of run down. Ever since we got back from Tampa, we definitely caught some sort of like bug or something.
Sort of like super nasally and stuff.
We do sound nasally. So yeah, he takes, I would say, unless like I'm doing something with my hair, I obviously take longer, but like in the morning, I usually take it out of a braid or just like wake up and just... All right, moving on. What would you do if someone was hitting on Audrey? Have you experienced this yet? Vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, when we go out to bars and stuff, and like if I'm not always just like attached to her hip or by her, I mean, people will come and slide and try and make moves. Typically what I'll do if I see it happening, I give it the 5-second rule. If it's longer than 5 seconds, I get on top of the bar, I come running and just fucking stone cold from the top of the bar, fucking right there. Typically hospitalization. I've had a couple felony charges, gotten off by all of them.
Yeah, that's how he handles
it. That's typically how it goes. No, but seriously, I mean, I don't really care. I'm very whatever because confident in our relationship, and like I know Audrey will never like do anything to make me think otherwise of that. So if someone's like coming up and talking, like it's like whatever. If I get to a point where like I feel like they've been talking for like multiple minutes, I don't even know who this person is, like I feel like a little bit
uneasy about it,
then I'll like come over and like just like talk to her, enter into the conversation, or like we'll just walk away from it. I
mean, I catch like girls like glaring at them, but girls don't come up to guys like guys come up to girls ever. So I haven't really had to experience that much. I'm sure like it happens via social media, but it's not like I'm like creeping on his stuff or anything. And
there was one time in South Carolina.
Yeah. Hold on. So we're in Charleston for my show, and granted we're
like a little over
a month into dating, talking, I guess. So it's post show, and me, Carly, him, and one of Carly's friends are out, and we go to this club, and me and Carly and her friend are like dancing up on the stage. Keep in mind, I'm fairly intoxicated at this point, but Mason's going to grab shots for us at the bar, and I noticed he was like gone for a while. And whenever I go out, or like when we go out, I'm like dancing, right? So I'm just dancing, doing my own thing, and then I was like, wait, Mason's been gone for a while. Yeah. And then I look over, it's a crowded bar. I look over and he's talking to a girl, and all I see is the back of her head, and it was blonde. And so I was like, okay, like I don't know how long he'd been talking to her, so I just waited it out. And then a couple minutes go by. Next thing you know, I think it had been like 10 minutes maybe, and he's still talking to this girl, and he is literally cracking up. Like they are just like going back and forth. I can see her like head going back, like she's laughing too. And I go up to Carly and I was like, Carly, I don't want to be like that crazy girl, but I'm getting like a little weirded out by whoever Mason is talking to, because they've been talking for a while. And then her and her friend literally go storming over there. I'm falling behind. I'm like, no, don't cause a scene. Don't cause a scene. And then we get up there and this girl was like, oh my God, are you Mason's girlfriend? He's been talking about you the whole time. Can I buy you a shot? I was like, anyways, so it turned out to be nothing. The girl was actually so sweet. She introduced me to her boyfriend.
Yeah, who was right there.
Who was right there.
It was just like this. I was waiting for drinks forever. The bar was so fucking crowded, and then this girl we happened to just like be right next to each other waiting for drinks, and then we were just chit chatting back and forth.
But I did get a little worried.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, have you guys ever gotten in an argument? Not full-blown like argument over anything like serious.
There's never been like actual arguments.
No, we've definitely bickered a little bit.
Yeah, bickering, not even
really bickered though.
We've had times where like maybe we're just like a little bit short or like annoyed or frustrated about like something that typically doesn't even pertain to like our relationship or each other. It's just like there's something going on that's bothering us that like we haven't really fully talked about yet, and then it'll just like kind of formulate from there. But like nothing to where it's like there's ever been an issue or we've ever like even been upset at each other for a certain period. So yeah, and we've like always been very big on like we are going to always communicate. And if you guys saw our like moving in together struggle video where we just kind of opened up about that, we talked about how important communication is for our relationship. So if there ever is like some sort of conflict, we always address it and kind of work through it. Worst part about being in Greek life. Ooh, I was a frat star back in the day, some could call it.
Frat star.
Yeah. I really enjoyed being in a fraternity, but like my fraternity was rather like lame at my school. It was like more so like surrounded around like trying to like follow like rules, not throwing parties and doing stuff due to like what the university was saying, which was just like dumb. Yeah. It was like, you know, we're here to have fun. Like if you're single, hook up with girls or meet girls and then just call it a day. Like that we're a social organization. So that was the only downside of that, like being at my school. But other than that, like I enjoyed it. I only stayed in it for a year and a half, I think. I hated it. I was so out of the loop of it because I went to school 40 minutes away from my hometown and all of my best friends were still back home. So I felt like every weekend I would rather go spend time with my best friends back home than the sorority girls. I did end up meeting like some really good friends there, but it was nothing that I like really stuck with. What was the question? What did you hate about Greek life? Worst part about being in Greek life, Jesus. I would say the worst part was just like having to accept like the regulations, I guess, like no drinking, like no showing pictures of you drinking under 21. It just felt cultish. Yes. And just like very superficial, you know, all about looks and, you know, the way that you appear to others and stuff like that. And I wasn't about it, so I dropped. Last question, favorite body part? I'm actually intrigued to know this now that I invested in some hoo-has over here. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's tough. I mean, I'm living with the best of both worlds over here, but you know, I'm always gonna be a booty guy. So I will say a nice firm bosom. Bosom. as Audrey has is always much more preferred on my end. And oh, you sound so sophisticated. A bosom is always preferred. Yeah, and I mean, you throw in a couple of, you know, couple of these up there. I mean, it's just a bonus, honestly. Okay, favorite body part. So weird with a guy, you know, because it's like there's parts I love about you that like are just comfy and cozy and comforting, and then there's parts of you that are just hot. So it's like, what? I love all of you for multiple reasons. This is hard. Can I break it down? I'm gonna break it down. Okay. His arms, because they like always like wrap around me and they give me big squeezes. Your chest, because I sleep on it and it's comfy. But it makes it the same. He's got a nice ass. I do. Yeah. This is hard. Favorite, and lips. Honestly, lips is like a big. You know what's a good question that I'm actually curious to know, but wasn't asked? What was the first thing you noticed about each other? Good question. First thing that I noticed was her long blonde hair and her blue eyes, and then that little smirk she always gives, like. Are my teeth red? No. Wait again. No. You little shit. I should know better by now.
The first time I ever saw him was on stage, so I guess it was like his body from afar, but I feel like that's not like what attracted me to you. Honestly, I think I'm like a big lips person, and he's got like kind of like red and juicy lips, and your jawline, you have a freaking chiseled jaw. Honestly, all of your features, I love them all. That is it. That is all we have, ladies and gents. We are going to log off. It is, what day is it?
It is Tuesday, the last day of November.
Yeah, the last day of November. Let us know in the comments down below if there's anything that you would like to see from us. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to
smash that subscribe button, give us a like, drop a comment down below, let us know what would you like to hear.
Yeah.
Or see in the next video.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll see ya.